Hi there, this is my first of many videos on this account. My videos are mainly going to be video essays, and since I can't edit for shit, it's usually just going to have Minecraft gameplay behind it. I'm going to try my best to do weekly videos, but I can't promise anything since it's summer. Today's topic is humanity and how stupid it is. Now, I'm not trying to sound like a hippie, but we fight over shit like children. We are at the top of the food chain, we are highly intelligent creatures, and we're over here worrying about mogging? If humans came together, we could take over the solar system, maybe the universe. If we just came together, our resources would be insane. We could potentially make devices that allow animals to talk. Obviously, if we gain too much sentience, we would have to do something about that. Sadly, have to take them out. But still, our work would be so advanced. But instead, we fight against each other, enslave each other, when we could just enslave other species. Or maybe even extraterrestrial life if it exists. And that's another thing. If we came together, we would be able to expand our world all across the universe and be able to easily find alien life, then enslave them. I know I might sound like a Viltrumite from Invincible, but seriously think about it. Yeah, they were pretty bad, but look how advanced they were. They had galaxies at their feet. Now you might ask yourself, who would even lead this world? Now I have three ideas, and I know they sound a little bad, but just gotta hear me out. Either communism, autocracy, or an oligarchy. First, communism. It's the idea where everybody is truly equal, no one person is above everybody else, no social classes, no hierarchy. This is a good idea, but most likely wouldn't last too long, since everybody has different ideas. Then there's an oligarchy, where a group of people leads the world. Who's this group of people? I would say the group of people would be the current world leaders. So every president of every country. This is good, but it's probably just going to lead us back to where we are right now in the dumps. Because the leaders will just fight with each other and eventually start another war. Then we have the next, and probably the best idea, but it does sound the worst. An autocracy. This is where one person leads the world. One person only. You might think this is a terrible idea, that if one person gets too much power, they'll become a dictator. But I won't let that happen because I believe I should be the one leading the Earth. I have great plans for Earth and I would love for them to go into action. Still, if this does actually happen, I would eventually pass away. So what then? Do my children lead? Does the world go back to the horrible dark ways? Nope, I still lead. The immortal jellyfish is a jellyfish that's, well, immortal. I know it's a pretty obvious name. Basically, the way it works is when it's about to die, it transforms its cells into this first stage of its life, basically going back into an egg-like state. Now you might be wondering how I can apply this to myself. And the truth is, I don't know, but I believe I can figure it out, and I believe humanity will figure it out. And if I don't, there's multiple ways to achieve immortality. I can study the human body, try to make a replica, and upload my brain into these clones. Now that probably won't work. Also, like, I'm not gonna test it on anyone, so if it doesn't work, then I'm just already dead. But there's also another way. Pretty easy, and it's pretty well known, and it's robots. I can just make a fairly complicated robot. I don't really know how to explain it because I'm not good with robots and all that stuff. I'm more into politics. But then I'll upload my brain into that robot, sort of like the amazing digital circus, and they'll continue to live on. I know I sound like a dictator, but this is truly a good idea. I believe that I can be the one to fix humanity.